legal on behalf of the family, I'd like to welcome you again to the memorial service for our sister Jennie. Before we begin, if I may say that at the end of the service, we will go back to gate 1 for the burial service. And then about 5:30 this afternoon, there will be a reception at NBC about 5:30 if you can join us at that time. One more announcement again, if you have a cell phone, we would like you to turn it off for the remaining of the service. 如果你有手機嘅話，我哋請你而家把佢熄咗佢，或者放喺唔同嘅地方。你哋坐喺企喺後面嗰啲，如果你需要嘅話，你唔使客氣，我哋都有啲凳可以坐低。You can see that once again, we have some chairs here on the side. 我哋而家有幾位弟兄姊妹同大家分享一下這嘅嗰個説話。We're going to have several people to come and to share a few words with you at this point. And we will start with the daughter, Stephanie Bloom, from Knoxville, and she will come and share with you. I'll take it away.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining our family today as we honor my mom, Jennie Shaw. We know many of you have traveled long distances to be here, and it means so much to our family. Some of you knew my mom through different seasons of her life. Others may not have known her quite as well, but are here out of love and support for our family. And for that, we thank you again. Today, I want to take a few minutes to tell you about the incredible woman I had the privilege of calling my mom. My mom was brave and had unwavering determination. On April 22nd, 1975, 8 days before the fall of Saigon, my mom left Vietnam with my brother Jimmy and me, carrying nothing but a few small bags. Jimmy was only 2 years old and I was 4. My dad put us on a C-130 military airplane and promised to meet us in Guam once he was able to leave. I still remember my mom whispering to me, "We're escaping Vietnam, so don't cry. You need to help Mama and be a good girl." As a child, I didn't completely understand the weight of those words. But now I often think about how scary that journey must have been for my parents, leaving everything they knew behind with uncertainty about what the future would hold. About a month after our dad reunited with us in the U.S., we settled in Hawthorne, California. My mom didn't hesitate. She knew she needed to help support our family while my dad worked for Continental Airlines. She found a job at the local grocery store, and after her morning shift there, she worked afternoons at Winchell's Donuts. Somehow, she also found time to attend school, where she learned office skills like shorthand and typing while improving her English. Before long, she earned a position as an administrative assistant at Northrop. My mom was the definition of hard work, resilience, and courage. I've always thought of her as the original Chinese baddie mom. Together, my parents built several successful businesses over the years, from restaurants to a florist shop and a silk plant business. My mom worked harder than any woman I've ever known. My parents sacrificed and worked tirelessly to give my brothers and me every opportunity and a wonderful life. But my mom wasn't just hardworking, she truly embraced life. Her heart was joyful and she had a genuine love for living. Especially after retirement, she filled her days with the things she loved. Playing mahjong with her best friends and siblings, line dancing, winning singing competitions, practicing Tai Chi in the park every day, and traveling the world with my dad. She was young at heart, always willing to step outside her comfort zone and try something new. But my mom's greatest legacy is her family. She loved us unconditionally. She was our mentor, our chef, our storyteller, and yes, our disciplinarian. And as a side note, the Chinese feather duster was legendary in our house. Nothing made her happier than her grandchildren. No matter how old they became, her face would light up every time she saw them. She would always greet them by saying, Papa or Ama's Guai Sun, which in Cantonese means Grandma's wonderful grandchild. As her only daughter, my mom taught me independence, perseverance, and strength. She always encouraged me, work hard because you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. More importantly, she showed me that a mother's love and sacrifice knows no limits. After each of my babies was born, she spent many nights at our house during those exhausting postpartum weeks. She cooked nourishing meals and Chinese soups, stayed awake through the night rocking our babies, and gave me the gift of a few precious hours of sleep. She always had a way of showing her love every single day. At every meal, she would always offer us the best pieces of fruit and meat while saving the less desirable pieces for herself. She would simply say, "Those are the pieces I like." And then during the pandemic, our family started a tradition that we continue today. Every Sunday night at 8 o'clock, whenever possible, the 5 of us would gather on Facebook Messenger for an hour-long video call, no matter where we were in the world. We heard stories about Tai Chi, happy hour gatherings, and the newest restaurants Mom and Dad had discovered. Mom would always share something interesting she had learned from the internet the week before, and she would offer her words of wisdom. In return, my brothers and I would show off our new haircuts, catch Mom and Dad up on work, our kids, and everything happening in our lives. And every single call ended the same way, with Mom telling us that she loved us. I will always be grateful for those Sunday nights and for the many other memories I was blessed to share with her. My mom was and will always be a light in my life. I am so incredibly proud to be her daughter. I will continue to share stories of her with our 3 girls so that we can carry her love, her strength, and her example with us always. Mom, I love you. I miss you, and I always will.
Thank you, Stephanie， 佢多謝佢母親同越南嚟嘅一切，佢嘅勇敢，佢嘅奮鬥，同埋佢嘅精神安慰。Now we're going to have the grandson, Jennie Shaw, to come and to share with you.